Hey, let's talk about the current state of AI. The big, flashy, cloud based models? Sure, they are impressive. But are they really the best choice for everything?
Think about it. You're uploading your private queries, notes, even documents to some remote server. What happens to that data? Is it stored, logged, used for training? It's hard to tell.
Yeah, correct. They also need constant internet access. No internet, no AI, and most of them aren't even designed for offline use or customization. There's a growing demand now, especially in industries like healthcare, law, and education, for something more secure, something local, something you can trust to stay on your machine.
That's exactly why we built LocalBuddy, a lightweight, offline first AI assistant designed for privacy and personal control. It's powered by Google's Gemma 3N model, so it's not just secure, it's also state of the art and powerful.
Wait, because it fully runs on your machine, your data never leaves your system either, right?
Exactly. It remembers recent messages as well, so your conversations have context. Just pick up where you left the last time.
Can I just upload my ideas journal and ask it to summarize? I don't want anyone to see my grand plans after all.
Absolutely, you can. It can read local documents and answer questions based on them. And best of all, no accounts, no subscriptions, and no cloud. It's perfect for both personal and professional use. Private, customizable, and truly yours.
But how does all this work?
Let's break down how it works behind the scenes. The core is Google's Gemma 3N model running locally using Olama, which handles model loading and inference. For document understanding, we use sentence transformers to embed text and retrieve relevant chunks using ChromaDB. This is a Retrieval-Augmented Generation setup, or RAG.
What about the UI?
It's built entirely in Tkinter, so it's fully Python based. No web servers, no browsers, and it is easy to read and customize as well. And conversations stored locally. You can save and reload your chats whenever you want. Everything is designed to be minimal, efficient, and fully under your control.
So, where does LocalBuddy really shine?
First, it's perfect as an internal QA bot. You can load sensitive business documents and have it answer questions, all locally with zero risk of leakage. It's also a great fit for developers, researchers, and educators who need a quick thinking assistant without giving away their intellectual work. Writers will love using it as an offline brainstorming partner. Your notes and ideas always stay yours. Nothing is tracked, logged, or shared. Need it in a local or specific technical domain? No problem. You can customize LocalBuddy for your exact needs. It's also ideal for searching your personal knowledge base, be it notes, manuals, logs, or even books you have saved locally. In sectors like healthcare or law, it can assist with local document based consultations, helping you explore case files or policies securely and effectively. And for low connectivity areas, especially in countries like India, where internet penetration is not that well in rural or remote areas, LocalBuddy works just as well offline. Even in classrooms without stable internet, it can serve as a smart educational companion to help students interact with curated learning material. The point is, if you need your AI to be smart, private, and available anytime, LocalBuddy is built exactly for that.
Wow, sounds exciting. Let's take a deeper dive into the application itself.
So first you can see that my Wi-Fi is disconnected and it's turned off, and my Olamo is also up and running. I have already pulled Gemma 3 and E2B model, and you can see that I have called the model via an API call. So now let's just run the application without further ado. So I have added some print commands in my code just to check whether my rack pipeline is working correctly or not. So you can see those getting printed on the terminal. So LocalBuddy, your private AI assistant, you can see the app is up and you can see the previous chats window on the left along with the uploaded files. So some files are already uploaded. So we'll see that later. And you can see that my document context button, the checkbox that I have given, is already activated by default. So let's just go ahead and let's just write a simple prompt here and see how it answers. So let's just type what is your name, and let's see what it answers. We are just asking it for its name. So now you can see that the answer is loaded here. So we can see it responded, I am LocalBuddy, an AI assistant based on Gemma 3n. So that is good. So now let's try to ask it a question based on a document. So we can see use document awareness by default will be turned on. So let's turn it off and ask a document related question. So you can see here I have an ABC quincenol face wash ingredients.pdf. It's a made up face wash by me. And if I show you quickly the contents of this document, you can see that it just contains random chemical compositions. So I've just copy pasted from the internet some chemical names and I have placed it in this document. So now let's go ahead and ask it a document related question related to this document specifically and see what it answers. So now just let's type, let's ask whether this face wash is good for oily skin or not. So we'll just write is ABC face wash good for oily skin, and we will either hit enter or just press send and we'll wait for a response. All right, let's just wait for a response. And so with context awareness turned off, let's see what it responds. So now if we see its response, we can see that it's a pretty generic kind of response. It has not given us any specific chemical composition. So it has given us chemical compositions, but as we can see in its response, it just says that it's a bit tricky to definitely say something because it does not know about the document. So now let's just turn on our document awareness and we will retype the same exact question and let's see what kind of response it gives. So we'll just again type is this face wash good for oily skin, and we will hit enter and let's see what response it gives this time. So now it gave the response just on its knowledge base, but let's just see what kind of response it will give now. So I have pressed enter and let's see. So we can see now it is a very specific and targeted response, and we can see that it is able to tell me the key ingredients like citrus extracts and starch. So we can see that it is able to read from the document itself. So the first response was from Gemma's knowledge base, but the second was from this document. So let's try to ask another question, very document specific. So now we will ask a very specific question and we'll see whether it is able to take the information from the document as well as take information from Gemma's vast knowledge base and give us an answer. So we are going to ask, as you can see, like which ingredients in this face wash are good for oily skin, and we will wait for its response and let's see what it gives. So we can see that it gives citrus extracts and starch which can help absorb excess oil. So we can see that it was able to identify the components that are good for oily skin, and it was also able to take information from its vast knowledge base and it was able to mix both and give us a document specific response based on our query. So now what we can do is with use document context on, we can ask something very generic or not even generic. Let's say we'll ask something rather whimsical and let's see how it responds. So let's ask what is a thingamajig. Let's just ask what is a thingamajig and let's send it and let's see what answer it gives. So we can see even with document context on, it just gave us that it's a vague and meaningless word because it does not know what it is and it is a made up word. So now what we can do is we can try to turn document context off and then ask. So let's see what it can answer from its own LM, from its own knowledge base, I mean. So we hit send again and we'll wait for a couple of seconds for the response to come, and we can see that the response is very vague. It says that it doesn't have a single fixed meaning because it does not actually have a fixed meaning. But now what will happen if we actually upload a document? So you can see I have a sample document here called a thingamajig. So I can show you this document very quickly, and this is something that is again just randomly made up. So I have just defined what is a thingamajig here. It's actually nothing, but as you can read in this document, it's something science fiction-y kind of thing that I have written here. So what we are going to do is we are going to upload this document, turn on document awareness and then ask again. So let's upload this document. What we can do is we can click on this icon and it'll prompt us to upload a text or a PDF file, as you can see here. And once we click on it, we can just navigate to the location where we have saved this. So as you can see here, my thingamajig document. So let's just upload it. And once it has been uploaded, we can see it in our uploaded file section. We'll turn on document awareness and let's just type the same question again and let's see what it responds. So let's write the same question. What is thingamajig? And let's just hit send and let's see what it answers now. So we can see that it actually answered this time. The thingamajig is a pan-dimensional utility device designed by the interspatial coalition of tinkerers and technomancers. Whatever we wrote in the document, it is easily able to retrieve it. So let's try another whimsical question. All right. So now what we are going to do is to ask what is the most important step about a thingamajig in operating a thingamajig. And let's with document awareness on, we will send this as well and we will wait for a response. So we can see it gave a response and we can see it says the most important step is to stabilize the environment by ensuring it's free from inverted logic loops and hypercausal echoes. So it just took from the document whatever whimsical document I made. So we can clearly see that it is very nicely able to, LocalBuddy is very nicely able to take contextual data and it is able to answer us. So our RAG pipeline works flawlessly and it's pretty evident from this example. And we can confidently say that LocalBuddy is able to retrieve contextual data from documents and leveraging Gemma's large knowledge base, it is able to give us very nice and precise answers to our queries. So now just let's upload a Teams transcript here. So let's first view the file. So let me open this for you. We will have a quick look together. And we can see this is a Teams transcript about a made up product called the Bindlewinder. So again, this is a text file, and we can see Bindlewinder is the name of a product, and we can try to upload this, and we can see that the document is uploaded now. So let's see if it can summarize this Teams message for us. Since this Teams text file. So let us just ask it a question, and let's see how it responds. So can you nice. The Teams meeting for Bindlewinder and write the key points discussed. And let's just send this. So we got a response and we can see that it says the Bindlewinder prototype is currently destabilizing due to issues with the flux ribbons causing the winder arm to jitter and potentially compromise bundle integrity. So whatever made up content we had in our Teams meeting text file, it was able to successfully summarize it and give us the important points. So basically it was able to summarize the entire meeting. So this shows a great use case of LocalBuddy as an office companion. So if we have some sensitive documents, some large documents, or a meeting transcript like such, we can just extract key points from it. So this is one of the many use cases of LocalBuddy, and we don't have to worry about privacy issues at all since everything is happening on device. So another good feature that we can see in LocalBuddy is that we can take up previous chats and we can continue from wherever we left off. So we can see in the previous chat section, there are many previous chats listed. So let's just go ahead and open one previous chat. It will come in the active window. As you can see, this is one of our previous chats. And let's just ask it what we were talking about in the previous messages. So I will write the same message like what we were talking about in the previous messages and we will send it to LocalBuddy. And let's see what kind of response it gives us. Yes, okay. And let's just go ahead and hit enter. And we can see it gave us a response and it says that we started by figuring out my name. I'm LocalBuddy and I'm an AI assistant. Then you asked if ABC face wash is good for oily skin. And finally, you were curious about a thingamajig and ask about its most important operating step. So we can see that it was able to retrieve context from the memory as well. And it was able to answer us accurately on whatever we were talking about in the previous chats. One more thing to notice here is that we can see the text LocalBuddy here is in blue color and the U in black color, whereas the others on top is all in gray color. This says that this was an active message, whereas the ones in top were just past messages. In this way, we can identify it. So now we can see another feature. So first, we already saw that there are a lot of previous chats here. So what if we want to delete one of those files? So we can just see that on double clicking, it will come on the active window and we can interact with the previous chat. But on right clicking on one file, we'll get an option to delete, and individually we can select and delete our chat files. So we can just click yes on the prompt and see it gone. So we can try it again. We will press delete, we'll press yes, and it's gone. So like this, we can individually delete our chat files. But if we have to delete this entire list, we can just go ahead and click the button in the end, clear chat history. It will give us a prompt. And once if we click yes in that, we can see that our entire chat history is deleted. Similarly, in our uploaded files as well, we can right click and delete individual files, whatever we have uploaded for document awareness or document context. And if we want to clear this entire list, we can again click on the dustbin icon and the entire list will get cleared. Now once we restart the app, let's just restart the app, and we can see that we are greeted with a new window, and our previous chat, whatever we did was, the last chat was here. So with this, we end our demonstration for LocalBuddy.
So, to sum it up, LocalBuddy is your on-device privacy-first AI assistant built on the powerful Gemma 3N Plus Ollama platform with a feature-rich interface providing full control to you without any connectivity or compromises. If you are looking for a simple, customizable, and secure AI assistant, LocalBuddy is for you.